Hi guys, in this video we're going to take a look at the game called Game of Colors, Coloring and AR. This is tagged as a drawing and painting for adults. Now the game is subtitle is drawing and painting for adults. So why adults? So just look at this. As you can see, the drawings here are very complex, right? So it's not something that you give to a little kid, although you can, of course. But there are some drawings which are less complex than this, very simple, so kids can still use this app and enjoy it. So it's actually for everyone. Now this game is also called Coloring and AR. The thing is that you can also color the drawings without using augmented reality. So augmented reality is just an option. As you can see at the top, there's a shape icon. When you tap it, you go to augmented reality. So just you draw, you can choose colors, you can just tap to draw in a circle and it will put the paint in the closed shaped area. You can use gradient and textures and you can remove and delete your colors. Here I'm just going into augmented reality and this is the problem here. So yes, you can see the painting in a transparent view in augmented reality, but I'm using it on my iPad and it was so jittery, it was almost unbearable. You can put it on a surface, it needs to detect the surface, but the thing is, although you have this option to pin your painting, you see at the top, there was still a problem. It just didn't stick, and only when I put it on the wall it was kind of okay. But when it loses the tracking of the feature point there, it just removes the painting completely, and then you need to put it again in the same area where it can detect a surface, and then it displays the image again. Now I don't know which AI framework this app uses. I don't think it's ARKit, because in the information on the official app page on the App Store, it doesn't mention the devices, only it requires iOS 11 or later. But whatever it uses, that doesn't work well, and it was kind of annoying to use. And the fact is that I enjoy using it better without AR. There's no really reason for me to use it in AR because it worked so badly. If it was like fit on the surface, stick on the surface and not moving, and I can just tap to paint, it would give a different experience, because you see you have this perspective like you are drawing on a paper on a table or something, but again it was just a bad experience. Now here I'm just using a flower, but just keep in mind that there are plenty of other categories which you can choose from, and for each categories you have so many drawings to choose from, which is insane. And you can even unlock more if you subscribe to the app. From what I've read, it's $5 a month, the subscription, or you can do like for half yearly for $20, and then you get the full package. Now this is very simple to use. You can just tap again in order to draw. So I really wanted to use this in augmented reality, right? And you know the reason. Because it's an augmented reality channel. And I tried to put it in different surfaces. On the floor it was just so hard, but this is because there's no textures. You can see it's very jittery. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. This is on my iPad, an ARKit compatible iPad, 9.7 inch. Look how bad it works. It's insane. So here there's a good texture, so the app detects it and put the flower on top of it, and I start drawing. The wheel there on the right side, the problem is with this position is when you go to the edges, sometimes you just bring up the other window, like the app thinks, not the app itself, but the operating system thinks that you are trying to bring up another window into view, just change it. So you just slide it in. So it was a bit annoying. Maybe it's better position it like inside the area of the app, like in a safe margin frame, and not very, very close to the edges. Now the coloring itself is really fun. There are lots of variations here. You can choose solid colors and gradients and textures, and it looks really nice. You can even apply some filters, which I'm going to show you later on, like Instagram style, and create something interesting and then share it with other people. Of course, I'm not good in painting, and as you can see, I'm quite terrible in it. But again, it's all about having fun and creating something new and unique, right? It doesn't matter what your skill is. You're not like painting something, you're just putting colors. So you can just play with it until you get something that you are satisfied with. But as an enthusiastic augmented reality user, I always think about, reasons to use the AR, where you can benefit from it. And here, because the implementation was so bad, I actually found it, I'm not talking about useful, but it was annoying to use. So I actually found myself, come on, I don't want to use AR, I'm just going to use it regularly and enjoy it. And it's quite, it was disappointing for me. Here you can see you can rotate the picture around your drawing. And again, I try to position it and pin it, and then just nothing worked. And look at this, the frame just cut out, and I have nothing to say. It just was a bad experience. I try to see when you just lose tracking. You see, it doesn't take a lot. You just move back a bit, and it's just lose tracking. So here I decided to take something simple. This is for kids, so there are plenty of simple sketching for kids. And I just pick up the doggy and I start painting. Just sorry for the colors that I'm about to pick because they were so terrible, I know. But again, you have all the colors that you want, 16.7 million of them. So there's a color wheel at the right side, which allows you to just tap and hold, and you can just choose any color you want. You're not limited to, to see tons of colors. Just choose what you want to use. Now, why people enjoy this? Because this allows people who maybe not good in paintings and drawing stuff, just to be creative, to come up with something unique of their own. And that's why many people love this, and it's fun. Not just kids, even adults. You can really create something unique. So it's all about putting, the colors that you think that just look better, the one that you like, and you can play and create something really interesting. I wish there was an option, like you have in Photoshop, for just using a U wheel, where you can just change all the colors at once. Instead of just, if you want to try another variation, instead of just trying to put all the colors again, and sometimes it's a very complex image, and you just want to try out other types of colors, instead of just tapping in every single area to change the colors, you can just use a slider when you change the U, and you change the entire color wheel, add the entire colors of the image based on the U value. Now that I was fine with my beautiful doggy with the pinkish eyes and front chest hair, I've decided to use some filters. Again, to be honest, I don't understand the filters here. I don't find any of them to really bring something interesting to the images. You can change with the opacity to make them appear, less prominent in the image. Or I don't find it very interesting. You see, there's no extra value in using them. There's some images that you can put and different textures, but again, I don't find it just looks like color blind test image, when you use them. I don't know, I just find them this underwhelming. That's it. So this is Game of Colors. It's a great drawing app, but not in AR. In AR, it's hard for me to say that, but it was a terrible experience for me. I wish the developer would do something just to improve it. Here you can see me using it detects vertical surfaces, so I can just stick it into a wall. Just recognize the image, the pattern of the image, just stick it. And this was actually more stable, as you can see. But again, you can download the app is free, although just keep in mind there is some content which is locked and you need to pay for it, a subscription, in order to unlock it. So again, overall recommended as a coloring app in general, but not in augmented reality. Hopefully this will improve in the future. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See you. Peace. Bye bye.